This is a realistic page, honey bun. And today's task is the kitchen. How often do you clean your kitchen? Recently, I've been trying to clean it every night, but with ADHD, I sometimes slack in that department. If you've never seen me before, we do realistic cleaning on this page, honey bun. We currently have 15 dogs at the moment. Yes, the number after 14. So if any of those are your cup of tea or iced coffee, then why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Hey, I didn't say I could sing. If you've been here for a while, you know that this kitchen is a major improvement from what it used to look like. That's the main reason I started posting on here anyways. Make better habits, better routines, that sort of thing. But with ADHD, it can be hard sometimes. I'm also unmedicated, and that's by choice. I've touched on this a few times. I didn't think 5 months ago over 200k people would enjoy watching me clean, but I mean, I don't know. I guess y'all do. Now it's time to wipe them down. And by that, I mean wiping the counters. And this is a realistic page. Of course you're going to see how dirty it is. We currently have 3 Great Danes, 1 Doberman, and 11 puppies. Just in case you were new here and didn't know what kind of dogs we had, we're in the North Carolina area if you're interested in a Great Dane puppy. All info will be on our Instagram. We actually have one going home tomorrow, so that's super exciting. If you scroll back up in this playlist, you're going to see the major difference of having a trash can in my kitchen made. The 2 years that we've been living here, we never officially had a kitchen trash can. That's because we eat DoorDash a lot, so we would just use the DoorDash bags. So I ended up getting this one off the TikTok shop. There's one side if you want to recycle, and there's the other side for the trash. Funny story, actually. So we have had a kitchen trash can before, but it wasn't at this house. And it was one with a motion sensor on it. And our dogs are so tall that if they hovered over it, it would open. And I mean, you know how that goes. Somebody was getting in that trash. So unless they figure out they can step on it, they won't be getting into this trash, honey. So I swept, and this is all that was in the kitchen. And it looks like we had a little guest with us today. But you know what? Not anymore. Yes, unfortunately, I did it with my hand because there was not anything near me. If you're interested in the trash can, it'll be in the orange shopping cart below. Now, for some reason in my head, I thought this was a brilliant idea because when the salesman came by to sell me this vacuum, he did it so easily. So why isn't it working for me? So I ended up just sweeping the rest of it off. And I want you to take a look at how much dirt was under the rug. I mean, I haven't swept under there in ages, so that's probably why. Now, I decided, and I hardly ever do this, by the way, but I decided I wanted to sweep the dining room too since I was already sweeping the kitchen. Because this is the shape the dining room was in. And if you're new here, this is our dog's area. Look how much dirt was next to these bar stools. Alright, so this is the kitchen and the dining room combined. We got lots of fur, of course, lots of dirt, and then we got a dog toy thing. Thankfully, they don't swallow random items, or I would have thrown that out sooner. And instead of sweeping it into a dustpan, I decided to be extra today. And to be fair, I haven't used this Kirby in a long time, so I'm putting it to good use. I probably almost about broke it if I would have vacuumed that up. Been looking at them Tanicos. I think it's the S5 Pro 2. Is it worth all that money? I'm kind of cheap when it comes to those things, but if it's worth it, it's worth it, you know? I just don't know if it's worth that much. So let me know if you've tried it out, because I would love to vacuum and mop my floors at the same time. Anyways, we got a clean kitchen. Next up is this living room, so stay tuned for that. And, of course, I hope everybody has a pawsome day.